who won't get down on me because I couldn't do this so perfectly. So what is it, preacher? What is it that happens when a man loves a woman? What kind of love is demonstrated when a man loves a woman? What is Paul actually trying to say to us in this text? And when you look at his letter, you see that the first thing or the first example that you should notice out of this particular letter in the Ephesians is it's a sacrificing love. Y'all should write that one down. It's a sacrificial love. Prove it to me, preacher. Verse 25, it says, husbands, love your wives just as Christ also loved the church and gave himself to her or for her. That word husbands, it's a Greek term that actually means a male species that's been set apart from all immaturity. Brothers, I'm not hating, but all of us are not always husband material. In other words, a lot of us have not walked into maturity realms yet. You know what I'm talking about, brothers. Too many of us, we still trying to hang out with the homeboys. Y'all don't hear what I'm talking about. Too many of us, we still trying to hang out late nights, sip on hen doggy dog, and we forget about what we got back in the house. A husband is called to be mature. Y'all got my back because I see a few more brothers in here today. I see a few more brothers in here today. And they might be trying to throw some darts at me. So I need y'all to get my back. I understand that husbands is a Greek term which means male species is one who's being set apart from being immature. In other words, it's a sacrifice of love that can only be done by a man. Talk to me, preacher. It says, love your wife. Let me say that one more time. Love your wife. Did y'all notice that he used a personal pronoun, your? In this particular text, it doesn't say love women. It says love your wife. Let me say that one more time. It doesn't say love women. It says love your wife. You know what the problem is? We get brothers, amen, who get mad, who say, amen, I can't put up with her. She always running down to the church and trying to get sugar from the preacher. Well, brothers, I came to tell you this. If you would love your wife instead of loving women, maybe she wouldn't give so much attention to the preacher. You know what the problem is? We're too busy trying to compliment women instead of complimenting our own. We'll compliment women and we'll talk about our own like she's a dog. But I got a question for you. When you talk about her like she's a dog, what does that make you? When a man loves a woman, the text says, as Christ loved. In other words, he was trying to say, what that sounds like to me is it was a sacrificing love. Why? Because he said he gave himself. I got a question for y'all. When was the last time you gave yourself for your wife? Let me say that one more time. When was the last time you gave yourself for your wife and not to your wife? Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. There is a difference. To give yourself to her, it means, amen, that you can get up and you can leave anytime. But when you give yourself for her, it becomes sacrificial. You lay down everything else and you begin to pick up the... y'all don't want to have church with me. Look at somebody real quick and say, when was the last time? When was the last time? They don't want to have church with me today. That word gave. Y'all talking about Valentine's Day. Let's keep it real. Valentine's Day is one day, but are you loving her every day? Valentine's is temporary. I know how it is to be a Valentine's lover. When you don't have a commitment, all you do is you go out, you get the chocolates. You go out, you get the purse. You go out, you get the balloon. All the way just to get a piece of temporary satisfaction. In other words, you pay to have temporary satisfaction. But I don't need temporary no more. I'm past that stage of my life when I need something permanent in my life. Oh, you gave something to her on Valentine's. But did you give yourself for her on Valentine's? Oh, y'all don't want to have church with me this morning. The brothers, I'm looking in their eyes and I don't like how they looking at me. Slow down, partner. Slow down. We all love each other at the end of the day. But watch out, I got some real killers up in here.